I am back. Yes, sir. Welcome back to Generation 9 OU. We're back again. Remember a year ago we did the try using Scizor? It finally rose to OU. It finally did. As we lead off with this, they go to Hydrapple. We are going to be a sticky web team. We're going to do this. Doing that amount of damage. Holy. They're going to go for an Jetpack Glamora. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to surf as I go cuss that berry. Going to knock out the Glamora, but it went to Focus Sash. I don't really care that much. As they Mortal Spin, which gives me a free KO even though we lose webs. Which that means it's really amazing as we have a way of beating it out. But when we go Dragapult, I do know their game plan is trying to see if it could bait in an Amorous and beat out with their fairies. They go Heatran. Let's see their AV. No, 29. They're especially defensive. Okay. It's fine. I go Scizor. Again. Am I playing this? Oh, I get why they're doing it. I see. That's what the counterplay for Scizor is. It's Heatran. But I see a lot of Heatran usage coming around. Let's see. I'm going to Roar out in case you go for... Yep, there you go. I'm going to go Terrafire. I'm going to go Body Press in case they go for a Iron Crown, Tachyon Cutter, Psychic Noise. Yep, there you go. There we go. That does about 28. I can knock it out real quickly with 50%. There you go. Air Slash. Okay. Okay, there we go. There's a KO right there. First KO of the video. Sure, it wasn't the the flashiest. It wasn't the best, but we're making it through. You see, we're gonna face off against Lando. We're gonna face off against the Travel. Yep, there's Lando. I do have a way of beating this. I just have to body press and pray. Okay, there's Scarf Lando. That's scary. But that's gonna work. That's gonna work. We go Great Tusk as they go for Lando. Yep, I am going to go for free hazard chip right there. And they go Glamora. That's fine. A rapid spin in case you go for poison chip. Let's see. Let's see. And let's see. They go that. And we get rid of the spikes. That's fine. Let's see. I'm going to think you're going to be throat spray. Knock it off. The leftovers. They go Cleanse Soul. Yep, I do know you're going to go for that and lose 33% of your health. So thankfully, we got rid of that. I'm a Headlong Rush. It's a Terra Fight. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Got that down. Drain Punch doing a lot. That's going to do... Ooh, okay. So we do one more. I think we can just get it down to 9% and barely give it any heals. And I think we could beat out the rest of their team with this team, right? Yeah, I think it beat out, of course, Great Tusk for 300. So let me calculate real quick. If I do the calculation, I'm going to calculate real quickly. So this Pokemon is about 295 speed, time 1.5. That is about 442. We are slower than Dragon. We are slower. I'm worried about knockoff. I'm worried about that. I'm gonna go Amorous, and I'm just gonna risk it all. I'm gonna go for a Moonblast. Let's see. Okay, that's fine. I thought about Heatran a little bit because Heatran is a very dangerous Pokemon. Yep, I do know they're gonna go Heatran. I'm gonna go Dragapult just in case you're gonna go for a Flash Cannon. I'm not risking that. I mean, yeah, sure, I can go Zamazenta, but look at that. They're gonna be like, oh, you're so lucky. There you go. Getting that damage off. It's perfectly fine. I'm happy with it either way. We are lucky the first game, and we were, losing either way. But, this team is so stupid that you realize, yeah, sure, it's fine. But yeah, as you see here, we're clear body because one thing and one thing only, my arch nemesis, sticky webs. I hate sticky webs with a passion, and that's why I had it right there. As you see, they go Hydro Pump. Ooh, never knew it learned that. I'm going to go Earth Power in case you go that. Oh man, that is nerve-wracking. We just go into a Zamazenta switch just in case they go Heatran. They're not going to go Heatran, but I know they're going to get this sweet regenerator stuff happening. So that's what I'm planning on doing. Let's see Swap. Let's see Pickle Beam. Yep, there's going to be 100% of the attack. Alright, I'm going to go Dragapult real quick. I'm going to Draco Meteor as it will swap to Heatran. No, they don't. We win first game. There we go. First game down. Got rid of the Heatran. Oh, yeah, this is definitely AV. It's definitely AV for sure. I knew it was kind of a question of, is it AV, is it not AV? But good news is we got it down to AV, and we got rid of the Magma Storming Heatran. Perfect. So that'll be a great first game to start off from. Unfortunately, Scizor didn't get the showing, but we got a pretty funny, situation happen with the Enamorus. But yeah, let's move on to another game and let's see what we can do from there, baby. Let's get it. We got Super Stall on the draw. Let's see. I'm gonna go into this idea of Scizor completely breaking this team down to shreds, but I do have a way of beating it. I'm gonna lead Dragapult just in case they're gonna do something, and they go Toby Bro or Slow Bro. Let's go U-turn. Let's see if you Rocky Helmet. No Rocky Helmet. I'm thinking you're do nothing stall. I'm gonna go you Future Sight, that's fine. I just knock off your move, and whatever happens, happens. Go Dondozo, that's fine, and CB. Crit doing 38, that's fine. Their Future Sight. I know I have no Dark type Pokemon. I'm fine with this. As most of their Pokemon's really, really slow. And look at that. Let's go for a I'm gonna go for a Surf just in case they do go for a move. And not only that, you go Notorious ZZZ. Let's see. Doing 27's fine. I'm gonna Endeavor on the Slow Bro, doing about 33. A Future Sight. I'm gonna go for a move in Surf. Let's see. Doing 27, this works. And then go Slack Off. I'll go you again. Doing about another 28 and then Slack Off again. Doing barely any health. A Custap Berry doing barely anything. A Future Sight. Yeah, there we go. And let me knock out Slowbro unless they swap to Alola, which I'm going to Endeavor again. Which can absolutely obliterate. Yeah, there we go. There we go, they say. They try to protect. They wasted their protect off. That's fine. Got rid of Slowbro. I can go knock off from the Alola. Boom. Get rid of the Rocky Helmet. Which are kind of new, but at the same time, I'm happy I got it down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a swap the Dragapult just in case you flip turn. As I knew you're going to go to Slowbro. Let's see. Are you going to go Slowbro or Slowking? Let's see. My prediction is you go Slowbro. Yep, I knew how you're going to play. And good news is I Shadow Ball for free. Doing 100% on the Slowbro, which is absolutely amazing. They try to stall it out. They get Bliss in the field. I am going to go into Great Tusk just in case you go for a Thunder Wave. Shadow Ball's fine. I can just knock off your item. Just see if you go Treads, go Treads. Go Dondozo, that's fine. I can go for a Dragapult in case you go for a move. Unless if you rest up, I'm fine with this. I can just go Shadow Ball, Shadow Ball, Shadow Ball. As you go Blissey, I'm fine with this. I can go Zamazenta. I'm going to be defense boosted. Yeah, that's true. Shadow Ball, that's fine. I'm going to go for a Roar. If you're going to go into a Dondozo, I'm going to Roar. Yep, there you go. I'm going to go for Body Press just in case you go back to Dondozo. Yeah, that's going to be crazy. I'd literally just, prayed on it. Let's see. I'm going to go for Roar. As you do flip turn, I say you're going to go Dondozo or you're going to go somewhere. Go Slowking, that's fine. Roar it out. Boom. You go Blissey, which is amazing. I'm going to Roar out again in case you go Dondozo. Yep. I'm going to do this. You can go Treads. I'm going for free Body Press. Unless you swap into another Mon. Yep, you go down. You're probably fearful of it. I'm going to Roar again in case you go Dondozo. There we go. Not letting Dondozo letting it sleep still. Lolomola's there. I'm going to Iron Defense gets to protect. Yep, there you go. Making it absolutely scary. I'm going to Roar in case you go Dondozo. Yep, you Acrobatics doing nothing. I Roar out. Let's see. Iron Tread's there. Let's see if you're scared. I'm going to Roar out. I'm going to go Iron Defense in case you protect. Yep, that's going to make me absolutely broken. I'm going to go Roar out in case you go Dondozo. Go Slowking. Yep, to go back to Treads. I'm going another one. I have about 22 left. And they're literally just bringing it down. I'm just going to go you. Holy goodness. I have definitely predicted a Slowking. I'm just going to go for another move. Let's see. They go Toxic. Yeah. Not surprised. I'm going to roar out the... Dondozo. I knew this was going to happen. Yep. I'm going to go for a Body Press. You know what? Body Press is going to happen. Let's see if you're going to swap or you're going to go for Psychic or whatever. So that does about 36. Not bad. Not bad. They go Chilly Reception for Regenerator. Doing that. And they go Dondozo. That's fine. Let's see how much help. Doing 14. Yeah, I kind of knew that. I'm going to go for a... I'm going to go for a Roar as they wake up. They do not wake up. which is fine. I could go for another roar. Let's see. I'm gonna go for a roar. The roar, they say. Do the roar. There's a roar. Attack. Right? No, they go Dondozo. That's fine. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go for body press, sacrificing the Zamazenta. As they go for that. Let's see. They sleep talk. Yep, that's fine. Basically, they wasted their stuff. I'm gonna go Draco Meteor on my Dragapult. I'm gonna Draco just in case he do that. Killing the Dondozo, which is absolutely amazing, as Scizor can do free damage on this Pokemon. I'm gonna go back to Great Tusk just in case they go for Toxic or Chilly Reception or any other move. Let's see. Are you gonna go second move? Flamethrower. Nice. They think I'm gonna go Scizor. That's okay. So whatever happens, happens. They go Lola. I'm gonna do this, knocking it off. I'm gonna go for a definitely not this Blissey Elliott. Ah, they're rapper names. I see, I see. They're very nice. Slackjaw. No, that's definitely Notorious B.I.G. That's Missy Elliott. That's why. I think Gibby is definitely a cute name, but it has some bad context. I mean, Gibby's Gibby, they say. Hey. Either Slackjaw. Trying to think who would be Slackjaw. Maybe something around that. I'm not too sure. I'm thinking about names of Slackjaw. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna go into my Scizor. They go Shadow Ball. I'm fine with this. I can just go for knockoff. Whatever comes in, comes in. Oh, Blissey is not immune to hazards. That's nice. They go a little Mola, doing about 19%, which is fine. But Dragapult, this is definitely physically defensive. Acrobatics, yep. Let's see. I am gonna Draco. Let's see. I'm gonna go for a Great Tusk switch. I mean, nah, I'm gonna go Draco. Yeah, Draco's fine. If they Blissey go, takes another 12%. Doing 23 on the mind. I'm gonna go Enamorous just in case to go Shadow Ball. Let's see. Salt Boil, that's fine. I'm gonna go for a Healing Wish. I know I can't really do much on that. Yep. There you go. Gonna do this. I did get a free Healing Wish off. I'm a Headlong Rush in case they go Mola. Powering and Fear in that front. Let's see. They go back to Iron full health. Ooh, okay. I see what they're doing here. I'm gonna knock off on the treads. Let's see what we're gonna do. This is a long game. We protect, trying to see that. I'm a Rapid Spin just in case you go Hazard Crew. Boom. I'm faster than you somehow, so some way. I just knock you off. Yep. I'm gonna go Headlong Rush real quick. That should protect. There we go. Doing a lot of damage to the Iron Treads. Let's see. Are you rocks? Yep, I can knock you out. I could definitely knock you out. Yeah, there's definitely a tool I could definitely do. Knockout. Let's see. I can go Dragapult for free. Let's see. And they go Wish. Another gonna go Treads. So I'm gonna go with this. They go Blissey. I'm fine with them going into Blissey. There you go. I'm gonna go left. I know they're gonna go lefties. I'm gonna do this. Bop. Go Stealth Rock. I know they're gonna be Flip Turn, Acrobatics. Yep, this is definitely that Pink Across set. So I'm gonna go Knock Off in case you do go into a Flip Turn. Well, I'm gonna do this. You know what? Let me do this in case you Flip Turn. Let's see. Flip Turn. Yep, you're gonna go into Treads, aren't you? Oh, wait, I forgot. They're gonna be, yep, there you go. There's Hazard Chip. That's gonna knock it out. Yeah, they thought it's the Healing Wish property of Gen 4. That's fine. I realize they're probably gonna go in Acrobatics. I'm gonna go Dragapult real quick. As I lost the last wall. Maybe not, but I'm gonna go into Draco. And try to predict the Blissey. I'm gonna go to my Great Tusk. Let's see. Yep, I knew that. I'm going to go Headlong Rush real quick as they go Mola. Doing about 36. I'm just going to go for another one. They're probably going to go for another move. I need to go. Why am I being impatient? Why? Wait, that's it. I win. I somehow win. Now they lose the Scizor. Whoa, okay. Yeah, so I have 19. Wishy Minaj. Yep, that's definitely gonna be something. Oh, okay. Okay, that's definitely weak 2. Okay, now I can win with Bullet Punch. Crazy work on that front. Crazy work. They go Slowking Galar, doing that much damage. I'm gonna go Dragapult. I'm gonna go for Shadow Ball. Now I win with Bullet Punch. That's crazy. Doing that 62. They ran to me with Psychic Noise. You could have done that, but I know you're trying to predict the Scizor. Crazy work. I can now bullet punch the win. But to do get more chip down. Boom. Go into my Scizor. Knocking you out. That's going to KO the first one. Now I win the game. I go Blissey. I'm in bullet punch again, but I know that's going to do most of the health. 73. As I do that, that's it. Let's see. That's Soaking Galar. Yep, that's Heavy Duty Booty. Unfortunately, we lose, right? We win the game! We won Scizor against Skull! No way! Scizor did it! It's a GG's, GG's. Man, that is wild. I beat a stall player with Scizor. That might be a thing for the thumbnail, baby. Holy Toledo. That's how you do it right there. That's how my grandma would say it. But man, Scizor doing work. Alright, I'm going to play another game. This might be the last game, but man, Scizor is doing work. Let's see how we're going to play this game, baby. Let's get it. Alright, we're here with another team. Seems we got Samurai Hisui. This is definitely a Hisui-based team. From the looks of things, rather well, Gen 9 rather than Lolamola and all that. Okay. So my thing about this, I'm gonna go into Dragapult. I know this is gonna be a bad lead on my front of their Scarf, but this is the only way we can do things from there. Let's see how we're gonna do from there. Let's see. Let's see how we can do from there. Let's see. I'd see a Dragapult, gonna do some damage, and let's see what you can do from there. There's Dragapult, there's this Alola, surprisingly. I'm gonna go into Draco, let's see. Doing 94%, that's fine. Flip turn to do some damage. Yeah, let's see what you're gonna do flip turn. Yeah. Let's see, they go Samurai Hisui. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go Zamazensa. They go Cecil's Edge. I'm gonna crunch in case they're Sash. We go Hatterene. Perfect play. I'm just gonna go into Araquanid. Yeah, I'm gonna Araquanid just in case. Let me see, I'm gonna go Araquanid. Let's see, they go Psychic. That's fine. That does about 47%. I got an idea. Their Life Orb. I'm just gonna do this. Yep. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go first. Endeavor. I know they're gonna be greedy enough to go for a psychic move. Let's see. I'm gonna go Endeavor. Yep, that's gonna do that. Sure, you're gonna get your reflection. Yeah, there's that. There's gonna be barely anything to heal. So guess what? You knocked out and I knocked out. That means it's absolutely amazing. I can go into my Zamazensa again. I see go Samurai. I know they're going to be some crazy work. I'm going to crunch just in case they're going to be the Zoroark. The Zoroark is a very not confusing, but they're very sneaky with their thing. I'm going to go for crunch just in case for chip, and let's see what you're going to do from there. Is they're going to swap out? Yeah. There we go. I knew this is the Zoroark. I knew this was some way the Zoroark. Yep. That's how we beat it out. I'm going to go crunch. They're trying to break me down with the Samurai. Yeah, they're trying to break me down for their Dark types, which I am not letting them do, which is definitely something. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. You go for the Razor Shell. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I think this is a better idea to go into Dragapult. So basically, they are Scarf. I'm gonna go into Flamethrower in case you go King Gambit. Look at my plays. Look at my plays come through. Look at that. Boom. Doing 80%, no burn unfortunately, but we can swap the Great Tusk. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. I see a Scarf. I'm gonna go this. Yeah, there we go. Razor Shell doing 100. Oh, I forgot this is Terra. My bad, my bad. Alright, got that down. I say I'm gonna go another Flamethrower. What? I'm a Draco. There you go, Gudra. Ooh, okay. I see this going out through. Let's see what we can do from there. I'm gonna go into Great Tusk. Let's see. Knock off. I'm gonna go for Rapid Spin. Unfortunately, boom. Doing some damage. Let's see. I'm now faster than the Samurai. Yep, they do that. And now I just go free Draco. Yeah, so. Yeah, let's see if you can go for a Draco and see from there. Hmm. Draco. Ooh, that's bad. And they knock off. That's fine. So I'm gonna go U-turn on this Udra. Yep. Let me see your gooey. Nope, you're not gooey. Okay, cool. Let's see. I am gonna go for Alomola. That's fine. I can just go for knockoff. Let's see. King Gambit getting absolutely obliterated. Get rid of his black glasses. I can just go for a rapid spin, just in case they want to go for a beautiful Samurai Hisui sweeping, and they literally get themselves out of here. They go for that. Let's see. I'm gonna go you. I'm gonna go for why am I doing this? Why am I, why am I rushing things? I'm gonna go for Scarf. I'm gonna go knockoff. Let's see. I can outspeed, but I can definitely do this. Knockoff, doing 26. Let's see. Wish. Yep, I know. Go for Stealth Rock real quick as they do that. Yep. Yeah, I know I threw the game, but it is what it is. We throw the game, but it's okay. Got his down right here. They go Wish. I'm going to go for a CC in case they swap. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I lost the game. I lost my mind. Yeah, there you go. Let's see, CC, doing this. I know they're going to wish up. Yep, you do that. Unfortunately, we go off on a loss, but I'm glad we got a Scizor game. Shout out to, everybody here. But yeah, I lost, but it is what it is. They go critical hit on that, and they just go Scald. Alright. Unfortunately, we end off on a loss, but Scizor beat Stall. We had some fun with this team. I know Scizor didn't really do much in his games, but I want to say shout out to, Joey. Make sure you check out my video with him. Y'all stay safe. Y'all have a nice one. Out. Yes, sir.